Hello and welcome to my YouTube video. In this video I'm going to demonstrate how to drop down in a section of lace and fix a mistake. This is in conjunction with a tutorial that I have available on Ravelry. It's called Lace Work, a skill building tutorial by Suzanne Bryan. This is just one of the many videos that go with that. There will be a link down in the description for you to connect with that tutorial if you'd like to buy it. So many times you'll be working in lace and you'll be going along merrily along on your way, and then you realize, oops, there's a mistake way down here. Now there's no mistake down here, but we're going to pretend like there's a mistake down here, and you go, oh my, I don't want to rip back all those stitches and all those rows to fix that mistake. Now, if you repeated the same mistake all the way around in every motif, yes, you're going to have to rip back and fix it. But if it's a one-time mistake in one of the motifs, you can drop down and fix it. And that's what we're going to do in this video. So I'm going to move over to the area that we're going to work with. We're just going to slip those stitches over to the other needle so that we can get to them. I'm working with 2 circular needles, by the way, here for small diameter knitting. As the piece gets bigger, you can switch over to 1 needle. So we're just going to slip these, the first motif, which has no problem, over to the other needle. Now we have a special circumstance on this one, and that is that at the beginning of each motif on this particular one, we're at row 20, we just finished row 20, there is a double decrease. So that takes special consideration, and here we're coming up on that double decrease. It is the first stitch after the marker. We're going to take the marker off. This is the double decrease right here. Now we will not be able to drop any of these stitches down unless we undo that double decrease. These are the 12 stitches that we're going to be working with. We've got our lifeline in here, so we're going to drop all the way back to the lifeline. So we have the double decrease there, and we have another double decrease just on this side, the other side of the marker here. We have to release both of those double decreases first, otherwise we'll only be able to drop down this section right here because all of these stitches are connected to those double decreases. Can you see that? All where these decreases are and go up and connect there, you would not be able to drop past those. So we have to release those first. So we're going to do that. So we're going to undo it. Now, how do you undo a double decrease? You start by slipping, getting the slip stitch and putting it back up on the needle. There's the slipped stitch. Now we're good. We've got our knit 2 together, which we'll be able to undo in a second. And we're going to move over to the other side. And at this point, we're going to put our stitches on our auxiliary needle. I have 2 extra DPNs here that we're going to be fixing this mistake with. So we might as well just start out by using that one there. All of these stitches will be dropped down. So we're going to pull this needle through so that those stitches don't accidentally come off later on while we're working. And we're going to get these stitches. So that's the double decrease. What's remaining of it, it's the knit 2 together at this point, and we're sliding these stitches This seems daunting, but once you get into it, it's kind of fun, and it will make you feel powerful when you fix it, because if you can do this, you can do anything. Here's our other double decrease. So we first slip it to this needle, put the past slip stitch back up on the needle. That's the part we're going to need over here. Put the knit 2 together back over here. So these are the stitches we're going to be dealing with right here, and pull that onto the cable. So we've isolated them. right here, and we're going to drop these stitches straight down to this lifeline. Let's do it. And I just use a pointer to pull the rows out. Now, as you're pulling these rows out, you sort of want to keep them from getting tangled, but you can just pull them out one at a time till you get all the way down there. I'm going to stop the video now because I'm just going to be pulling these out. You don't want to watch me pulling out 20 rows. So I'm going to continue pulling out, be back in just a second. Okay, so here's our pile of spaghetti. And we've pulled the yarns out down to the lifeline. Let's increase this. Here's our lifeline, and we should have 6 live stitches on that lifeline because we've had an increase round between here and the 12 we've been working with. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Perfect. So we're going to put those on a spare needle that's the same size. So we're just picking these up off of the lifeline. Thank goodness for lifelines, huh? And we have our 6 stitches. Now you need to work with the yarns in the order that they present themselves. So I'm looking over here at the right edge of my work, and I can see this is the first yarn, the second, the third, the fourth. It's very important to follow them in the order that they present themselves. And we know that the very next row, according to the pattern, is a knit 1, yarn over, increase round. So we're going to work with the next yarn up, and we're going to do a knit 1, yarn over to the end. Knit 1, yarn over, knit 1, yarn over, knit 1, yarn over, knit 1, and we might get tight. Yarn over, knit 1, yarn over, and knit 1. We're going to do it this way, it's easier. And our last yarn over. And it is a little tight, but it'll even out. Here's the last yarn over. Now we know the next round is just straight knitting. So we're moved to the other end of this double pointed needle. And we're going to find the next strand. And it is, we lay it out, carefully look at them, it's this one right here. Now we're going to knit. We've got 12 stitches on here now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Perfect. We slide them back to the other end of the needle. Now we're going to work row 1, row 2 of our chart right here, which means that we need to knit 1 yarn over, SSK, follow this to the end. We're going to find the next strand up. It's this one right here, and we're going to follow the directions for row 2. So we knit 1, yarn over, SSK, knit 7, knit 2 together, and yarn over. We don't want to forget that yarn over. The last stitch is the yarn over, so put that on the needle. And make sure we get the correct strand. Okay, now the next row is a knit row. We're going to find the next strand. It's right here. And we're going to knit across this row. And I'm just going to continue following the directions row by row and working back up. And I'm going to cut the video here, and I'll come back in a minute when I'm up closer to the top, and we'll see how we join it in and finish off those double decreases. Okay, so here we are. We've worked our way up, all the way up. Let's see. That's not a stitch. Here we go. We're all the way back up from the lifeline. We've fixed our mistake. And we're ready to do that very last row where we're going to reconnect with the double decreases. So let's move this over here. Okay, so we have that slip stitch for the first double decrease right here. And for the second one, we have the knit two together right here. And that's got to be part of the second one on the other side. So we're going to start here, and at this point we can go back to using our working needle. So we're going to slide the stitches up onto it. And we're going to work a knit two together right here. Then we're going to pass that slip stitch over, the one we took off. Oops, we lost our knit two together. We'll try that again. I don't edit out my bloopers because, you know, we all make bloopers. It's just how it is. It's part of knitting. So now we can put the stitch marker back on here that we took off before, remember? And then that's our double decrease right there, fixed. And then we're going to work across here. We knit 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we have our yarn over, knit 1, yarn over. We're getting short on our strand. 1, 2, whoops, 3, and the last one is right here. 4. And then this stitch is what's going to slip over the knit two together that's right over here. Going to slide the knit two together back over here, put the slip stitch over, put this back on this needle, and this is where our other marker goes. Right there. Now we're back to where we were when we began. We've got it all knitted back up. We're ready to move back to the beginning of the round and to carry on. Yay! Now that took me about 45 minutes to do that. I've done it before. It'll probably take you longer if you've never done it before, but it certainly isn't going to take you more time than it would take to rip back and fix that mistake. This could save you literally hours of knitting by learning how to do it, and you will feel powerful, like I said in the beginning. If you can fix this kind of mistake and get your work back on the needle, you can do anything. I hope you like my videos. Subscribe to my channel, give me a thumbs up, share my videos with your friends, join my groups on Ravelry and Facebook, and I hope to see you back here soon. Happy knitting.